Fuck you. You can find me stiff like a samurai on a llama ride down a water slide, getting sodomized. I'm a wallaby, I'm a king of a colony, but when I'm wildin' out, you would think I just won the lottery.
Bling, gold chain, bling, I am king of America. I've had this dream as a kid and I'm living it.
Change topics. I would like that yellow bone girl in my office with a little miniature giraffe and some chocolates. We could put a skyscraper where my garage is, fade it to the top and give each other massages. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I'm in the tub fucking with a couple ticklish women. I'm a capo. I've been so since the beginning, and if you're thinking different, I could take a nap in your children, yeah. Why you staring at me like I'm from Neptune? Drinking with my pet loon in your dad's guest room. Everywhere I go, I get looks. Like you motherfuckers never seen a crook. Tell them if they're curious, they can ride all night on the low, on the low. Tell them if they're curious, they can take a long for the show. But tell them this, tell them I'm a capo. Oh, 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 yo, a capo. Yeah, I'm a capo. Oh, 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 yo, a capo. I'm a fool. Prof, you're so rude and embarrassing, and they're so well behaved in comparison. PBR popping, everybody watching. Yeah, we're in public, now we ain't stopping.
Bling, gold chain, bling, I am king of America. I've had this dream as a kid and I'm living it.
Change topics. Uncle Puff sit back and get shitty while I unlock a big fresh pair of titties. King Gumbo, fresh as a busy, sick as a disease, best in the city. How my pinky ring got my shoes mad, looking down at the motherfuckers like too bad. Similar to why my jeans pissed off. My whip so hard, got my dick soft. Candy breeze looking like a shellfish. I do what the fuck I want, can't help it. Everywhere I go, I get looks like you motherfuckers never seen a crook. Tell them if they're curious, they can ride all night on the low, on the low. Tell them if they're curious, they can take a long for the show. But tell them this, tell them I'm a capo. Oh, 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 yo, a capo. Yeah, I'm a capo. Oh, 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 yo, a capo. I'm a fool. Get dumb like me, we gon' get our shots on. I can knock your socks off, we don't need to talk long. Dumb like me, you can ride a shotgun, drink it till we talk wrong. Yeah, I love this.
Bling, gold chain, bling, I am king of America. I've had this dream as a kid and I'm living it.
Get stupid. Oh my God, that's stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. I'm drunk climbing trees, dancing in the club. I'm buying alcohol for kids, man, I'm getting love. All the combos take over the public. Welcome to America. Where you at, bitch? Where you public? Where you public? Where you public? Where you at, bitch? Where you public? Where you public? Where you public? Tell them if they're curious, they can ride all night on the low, on the low. Tell them if they're curious,
This time for real.
take a long
For real.
for the show. Tell them this, tell them I'm a capo. Oh, 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 yo, a capo. Yeah, I'm a capo. Oh, 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 yo, a capo. I'm a fool. Damn.
I should make them say, oh my God, hey, I ain't done shit all my life. Hey, I'm about to spend 4, about 5. Hey, I'm about to spend all this money. Oh my God, hey, I ain't done shit all my life. Hey, I'm about to spend 4, about 5. Hey, I'm about to spend all this.
The End.fm, I am DJ Zouain. This is the Hijack. Thank you for hanging out. Yet another. Rand, it seems like I am so busy nowadays that I have to do these shows just whenever I can fit time. Whenever I can fit time. And today it happened to be also marketing meeting time, which is Always a lot of stuff to do. But, you know, when you want to hang out with a homie and you only have the time to hang out with him sometimes, and you have a list of shit that you want to talk about that is growing to be not useful because it's, you know, it's it's time sensitive. It's not time sensitive. These things are time sensitive. And and so we found some time, we made some time, and thankfully we have Mr. Greg Runge hanging out with us. Greg Runge, how are you, buddy?
Well, man, and let's be honest. Like I needed to wash some clothes, and you were like, "Come do some laundry."
I mean, yeah, but that's
maybe
not,
we can record.
Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't even planning on recording, but it was like, you know what? How often do we get to hang out? So,
all right.
Anyway, the point is, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we get to do a Hijack episode.
I'm glad to be here, my friend. Thank you for inviting me to the show.
Absolutely, anytime. It's also your show. You named the goddamn thing.
Yeah, but you hijacked the hijack,
dude.
Changed the name and everything.
There was a joke that I was gonna make if I was in 2004 radio regarding me and the last name. Anyway, not the point. So yeah, dude. It's been a minute since we had you already moved here when had you moved to the new digs before since
Well, I was in Sanford. I just wasn't in my own place at the time. I was
Correct.
staying with two of my friends that
That's
allowed
awesome.
me to stay.
Yeah. So now you have your own digs right there, in the middle of South Sanford. It's amazing. the heart of where I am. I am.
Right.
You know,
Just a little bit down the road.
a little bit down the road. It's nice. Wow, you thought I was gonna dox you now?
Yeah,
Jesus.
a little bit.
Come on. I'm a professional, Greg Runge.
I kind of dox myself sometimes.
So yeah, dude.
Is that a thing? Can you dox you? I mean,
I think that's just I don't know.
That's just being dumb.
That's just bad.
Sharing too much.
Yes, oversharing. That's what that is. So yeah, no. Since we last spoke, I went and did my my outing that I do every year with my friends. Old Friender Bender.
That was up in Gatlinburg.
In Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I stopped in. I landed in Atlanta because my friend lives in Atlanta, and then we drove from Atlanta to Gatlinburg. What? What's?
I just found that funny. You flew from Florida to Atlanta to get to Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
I think there might have been a closer airport.
No, I trust me. I tried. The closest airport was going to be an hour and over an hour away from the cabin that we were staying at, which is the middle of nowhere.
So how far is fucking Georgia?
But Georgia, my friend lives in Georgia, and he was driving there anyway. So I didn't want to drive.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want
to get the rental.
I don't have to get the rental. Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to do any of that.
Right.
I could just hang out with my buddies. We can hang out for 4 hours and drive. And I got to hang out in Atlanta. Atlanta, I got to tell you, some of the best Thai food I ever had in my entire life was in a house, a place, Bangkok, something or another. And it was amazing. Some of the best Thai food I've ever had in Atlanta, of all places.
Thai food in Atlanta.
Thai food in Atlanta. Who'd have thunk, right? I also, you know what I had?
Well,
Chinese
it's
food.
rather diverse in Atlanta.
Yeah, this was not Atlanta. This is outside of Atlanta. This is.
Then why'd you say Atlanta?
Because Atlanta was where I flew into, man. Jesus. So I'm
so literal.
I know. So great food there. We had also very good Chinese food. Who'd have thunk?
See, I have a problem with Chinese food down here.
Here, okay, what's that?
Well,
the Chinese
obviously
food in Boston,
American
Jesus
Chinese
Christ.
food is just bastardized anyways, but
Everything is bastardized.
You get used to it. Yeah, our Chinese food is not Chinese food.
No.
But I'll take it.
Get me what the people are eating in the back, please.
But that being said, not only is American Chinese food not Chinese food, Southern Chinese food is not New England Chinese food.
Totally different things.
Yeah.
It's,
when I come down here, I can't even get the egg rolls. Egg rolls are different to me. So that really the only thing that I fuck with is like General Tso or egg foo young.
Yeah, you can't fuck up a General Tso. And I got to tell you, one of my the first thing I do when I go to Boston is get Chinese food.
Yeah.
Oh.
So me too. And the biggest thing for me, like we were raised on shrimp and lobster sauce.
Okay, yep.
But the shrimp and lobster sauce in New England is like a brown gravy, and it's like it's so
I wasn't privy
awesome.
to it. I was
goes
very
over white
Latin.
rice. But down here, even some places in New York, or maybe all of New York, I don't fuck with the Chinese food in New York.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, New England Chinese food.
Dude, New England
like
Chinese
if,
food
if
is-
I went
yeah.
to if I went to New York, it would be like egg foo young or something like that.
Yeah.
But like you have those staple things that
Sure.
you get. Anyways, anywhere else but New England, I haven't found like brown Chinese food, brown lobster sauce.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always like this white cream. It looks like snot. I can't.
It kind of looks.
do
Yeah,
it.
maybe a little bit.
It
So-
looks snotty, especially when you're used to like a brown gravy, dude, and like
Yeah.
chunks of beef. and
It's no.
I'm
I
fucking
was.
salivating right now.
I know. I stayed in when I was up there last. I stayed in Medford
Yeah.
with one of my buddies, and I DJ'd in Burlington. I was there for like I don't know a few days, maybe 4 or 5 days. But I DJ'd the one day, and then the rest was like, all right, it's food time. Like the first time I got there, it was the first day I got there was like, all right, I just want to get some Chinese takeout. So we went and got some Chinese takeout, and then I did the gig a few days later, and it was like, all right, now I need to go to Lawrence and check out, or actually we went to Methuen and went to Lawrence for Dominican food.
I was gonna say it had to have been some sort of Spanish food.
Oh yeah, no, it was. I said I want to look for a Dominican place in Methuen where my family had property, and I wanted to stop by the house that I went to, and then I wanted to get the best Dominican food, and the best Dominican food, as you could probably imagine, was in a double wide trailer in the middle of Lawrence, Massachusetts.
It's still there.
Yes. I mean, I don't know if it was there back then. It looks like it was.
That's where it's at now.
Yeah, well, that's where it's at now, and more importantly than that, it's like it looks like it's been there for a while. Like that bitch has been there for a minute. And oh my god, I had all of like my childhood favorite Dominican dishes, and I just ordered like everything.
Is it a sit down joint or?
Yeah, it's a sit down joint. It's
double wide trailer. In
yeah,
Lawrence,
dude,
Mass.
a double wide trailer in Lawrence, Mass. And I was the only one who was ordering because they only spoke Dominican Spanish.
That's funny.
It was amazing. Anyway.
So there's like a specific tongue or dialect of Spanish in Dominican?
For sure. Well, everybody's got a different accent, different things that you say, kind of like that. Yeah. But yeah, very. You could tell that these people came from the streets in probably Santo Domingo, based on the accent. But yeah, so had a great time in. Well, that's in New England. That's we went from Atlanta to Gatlinburg to New England.
Yeah,
that was very ADHD. But no, I had a great time in Gatlinburg. Beautiful log cabin in the woods. I loved it. It was just shout out to the homies for making all of that.
This is for you, homies.
Yeah, this is for you for the logistics. Good Lord, that was so awesome.
Ow.
Couldn't have done it better myself. So yeah, then I came back. I came back from my trip. And the homies over at Hollerbox are like, "Hey Zouain, let's do a shoot with all of the stuff for Uber Eats." And I was like, "Cool." So we did some photography for Uber Eats, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, that chopped cheese that you were stoned that one time on Facebook and said that we should do it, we're doing it for you. It's called the Zouain's chopped cheese. So now your boy has a sandwich at the joint at West End where I DJ on Saturdays. So for those playing the home game, specifically you, 16-year-old me.
Right.
Yeah. No, I was look.
Bro, I thought we were.
It's not that kind of party, brother. It's no.
Dude, you're saying the quiet thing out loud, dude. Jesus, everybody's comfortable these days, huh?
No, it's so here's the thing. Every time I think about shit that I do, I think about what would 16-year-old me think about this. And quite frankly, at this point, he would be throwing his arm out from high-fiving me so much. I am DJing at West End, which is a great spot to DJ at on Saturday nights. The place has a weed-related joint, a place called The Joint, which is a cannabis. And I DJ and do video for that. It's amazing. It's like, yeah, it's great. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, the Zouain's chopped cheese. It's awesome. And also, the cheese is Moonrrocks. Those shits are fire.
Yeah.
Before the chopped cheese, I was a Moonrrocks addict.
Okay, I haven't had the chopped cheese yet.
Oh, dude, you need to. If you like a little kick, right? You like some spice?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Dude, are you serious right now?
I don't know, man.
Well, I hate to bust your bubble while you broke your arm and patting yourself on your back for the sandwich that you named.
Yeah.
But I'm the one who named Cheech's Moonrrocks, kid.
Oh,
I'm the one who created the recipe.
But that's not spicy. I mean, like that's got a little bit of kick, but it's not like this thing has like jalapenos. Like it's
the chopped cheese.
Oh my god, dude, it's like because like the chopped cheese. I don't know who said it, but they said it brilliantly. It is like Brooklyn's version of the Philly cheesesteak, and this is my version of the version of the version.
All right, I can't wait to try it.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's
been
so a minute since I've had something from the joint. Actually,
dude,
I had to break that habit.
Bro, it is. They are a gateway drug. Those guys.
Oh, they certainly are.
You know, you start off with the fucking you just get some cheese curds. Oh, just some cheese curds. Next thing you know, you're huffing down Bubba sliders like it's fucking like your
job.
Bubba
sliders are no joke,
dude.
The Pineapple Express hot dog.
Oh, this just became an entire just a promo for these guys. But it's you know what, I stand by it. Okay, last promo thing though.
What do you get on the side of the chopped cheese?
If you get the Zouain's chopped cheese OG, it comes with onion rings and the habanero sauce. The habanero
mango.
Dude, it's you can't get better than that. So the last thing, obviously I DJ Saturday, but August 12th, this Saturday, the Sunshine State Bomb Toast at West End. Over 1 million served. So pretty fucking awesome. Come out and check it out. You get a free Sunshine State Bomb shot, and then you get 3-Pac. The supervillains are playing in the back. American Party Machine is playing. I'm playing after 10 in the front stage as per usual. And yeah, we're going to have a big-ass party. So let's go. That's all I got. That's all I got. All right, so the writer's strike.
Yeah.
The writer's strike is 100 days in. I am not I'm not involved in showbiz, number one, at that level or in that area. And what do you know about it? Do you know anything other than, I mean, it's the past 100 days. Adam Conover and you see all of these like big actors. What's the Pick of Destiny guy? Jack Black. All of these guys that like I look at, I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize you. I don't know who you are. I recognize you though. But yeah.
Yeah, I haven't followed it in the last couple of weeks. The last thing that I heard really was there was some people upset that there have been people working, big celebrity names, and not being called out as scabs.
Really?
And to the point where, like, people were going towards Fran Drescher and asking her questions and stuff. And I guess what is happening, or what the reason why they're okay with it without getting in trouble by the union, is because they're independent projects through streaming services who promise to uphold what they're asking for.
So that's actually something that I read about last week on Irreverent, because James, who's my co-host there, he's from Utah. And he is a big fan of the series that was greenlit to keep going even above and beyond the strike. I guess from what I understand, it's because those particular people, it sounds like what you're saying, that they're treating they're going by SAG-AFTRA, by the SAG-AFTRA stuff. But I mean, that defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't when I was reading that, I read it as like, okay, well, these guys are taken care of, and that's all good and sweet, but so are these fucking celebrities. Like,
well,
so,
see, but and also too, like, is it under like this guise? Like, is it just bullshit? Like, so the production who is filming it can say, "Yep, we're absolutely going to uphold what you want."
sure.
But they didn't. From what I understand, it still hasn't been sold to Netflix or anything
Correct.
like that.
It has not.
Now, did I also hear that a lot of those services are ready to agree, but the main roadblock right now is fucking what's his face from Eisner from CEO from Disney?
Oh,
He's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of being a cock block on
Bob
some
Iger.
stuff.
Bob Iger, yeah.
What did I say?
I heard some
Eisner?
Isn't that an actor or something?
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I've heard something about that too. But either way, like 100 days. You know what happened the last time, right?
Well, the actors haven't been on for 100 days.
No,
Well,
but the writers,
yeah,
the
but
writers,
yeah.
the actors have been going on for maybe what? I don't know. Let's find out. But at the end of the day, like if you're part of this, you're either part of this or you're not. You know?
Yeah.
Like don't half-ass it. Well, I'm getting taken care of. Yeah, asshole. So is Tom Cruise. You know, so is Jack Black, I'm sure.
Yeah, but the and those are just the like everything else. Like I don't know the right percentage, so I don't want to say this.
Sure.
But they're the 1% of, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
In the regular world, like the majority of the people who are working actors or have that title still don't even make it the minimum to get health care.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like,
I mean,
yeah.
there's a rather large gap between poverty and wealth in that industry as well.
Just like in every other one. But I mean, in this particular case, and this is the problem. The problem is that creative endeavors aren't seen as worthy of money. You know, when you look at, that's why there's the adage or the stereotype of the starving actor and the starving musician and the starving artist, because in this society, it's ridiculous, but we don't see art as something that can gain currency unless it's at a certain level of popularity. There's no, you know, and so for that reason we have a whole slew of other problems. But then the worst problem is that the people who feel like they are entitled to all of this money, the Bob Igers of this world,
Eisner.
the Bob Eisners, you know,
Sorry.
like these people are, if they died tomorrow, God forbid, if they died tomorrow, the Avengers movie would still be going on. If all of these bigwigs that are just financiers, that are just, you know, suits that are saying yay or nay to the artist, the person that's supposed to know about the creativity, then like what are we doing here? It's so stupid. And I'll tell you this, if the people that are greenlighting your art projects, if they didn't have the money that Bob Eisner has, there is no way that they would gain that much popularity. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't have the financial backing that these big organizations have, there's no way. Like if you put that much money into the weird shit, the stuff that's like not just built to the lowest common denominator. Like when you talk about that kind of creativity, there's no money in it. So
Here's a thought that I had the other day.
yeah, because you said you were conflicted about all this.
Well, a little bit. Well, I'll tell you, I reached out to SAG, like info at, and asked a few questions, and I hate to use because of the social media stuff.
Sure.
I hate to say that I'm an influencer because I don't believe I am.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm this close to getting rid of my 1.1 million account, but that's a whole nother reason.
What the hell?
We can talk about that another time.
Yeah.
I mean, it might even be a cool segment. It would be, and not here, but you know
Sure.
what I mean. Anyway, beside that.
Yeah.
So I reached out to them because I do have plans on changing things around in my platform and to get more exposure. Like, I was a part of a movie this summer, and they plan on filming again in October. And I'm not going to be a part of it, but as long as that strike's going, I don't know. So there's 4 different projects.
Okay.
And one of them just recently reached out and said that so-and-so from so-and-so reached out and want to and do something.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like I want to reach out, because if you do something like that and it's not something that is okay through SAG, like
Sure.
this independent thing that they're talking about, like you could get blackballed.
Well,
Now,
that's the thing. Yeah.
And here I am as a 52-year-old dude who wants to go after his childhood dreams again.
Yeah.
I don't want to have any of those opportunities shut me right in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Just because of numbers in the social media thing, there are avenues in which that, again, and I use those quotes, social media influencers do have opportunities that other actors don't to get into these unions. So I don't want to step on my foot and make the wrong decision. So I will reach out to SAG before I do anything. Because we've already had influencers on certain platforms that have scabbed.
Yeah.
And promoting movies and different stuff like that.
And that's so infuriating when you are part of this, like these organizations, like you are supposed to be held. I mean, you're supposed to hold yourself to those standards, because it's not like they can like go after you, except for socially, you'll get blackballed, and in the industry, hopefully. But at the end of the day, dude, like you signed up for something. I don't know. Maybe it's like the anti-establishment punk rock in me that is, ironically enough, arguing for the establishment of the union. But because that is a benevolent union, that is a benevolent organization. It's not like every organization is bad. So anyway, shout out to SAG-AFTRA, man. I hope that we come to a conclusion soon, because I really can't deal with another genre like reality TV.
Yeah, that's what happened after the last
strike. Big strike, dude. That was it, man. We got all the fucking
Well, that was the writer's strike solo. The last big strike that had the writers and SAG was back when Ronald Reagan was fighting for him and getting a lot of stuff.
That's right. Old Dutch. I forgot about that.
Big one, if you combine the two unions, wasn't.
Yeah,
has been since then. It's been
so that's
50
worse.
Plus years.
What the hell did we get from that? Jesus Christ, AIDS? I don't like.
It was still 30 years before that.
I don't know, man. Like we just every time the
did you just blame AIDS on Ronald Reagan?
Yeah, maybe. Whatever. Anyway,
Fauci had to be around.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Fauci. He's old enough.
Oh, he was a part of the.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh God, we're kidding, NSA, and please don't send me to Gitmo.
Well, yeah, I mean, he had a rocky road there. He had to prove. I forgot all about that story.
Yeah, I know. And then we
that's
how crazy our government is. We're like making jokes, and they're like, "Oh wait, that's not a joke."
Yeah, that's not a joke. That's real shit. It took me right back.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let's bring it back here, because I'm afraid that like the people in the white vans are going to come out here, and we're going to end up in Guantanamo Bay somehow. Let's bring it closer to Orlando. So apparently, according to this is out of Wesh.com. Yeah, Wesh.com. Orlando Ghost Kitchens countersues YouTuber Mr. Beast. So apparently, Mr. Beast sued these guys. Jimmy is his name. Jimmy Donaldson. Yeah, Jimmy Donaldson launched an idea with a virtual dining concept. This is back in the pandemic days, and the plan was to have his meals prepared in a ghost kitchen and sold with food delivery services. However, he claims that the company paid little to no attention to the food quality, focused on expanding the business. So basically, these ghost kitchens, which I personally thought were like just another money grab. It became another money grab, but I thought were a good idea for something like the pandemic. They started delivering these Mr. Beast burgers, and for those of you who don't know Mr. Beast, I don't know if you don't have the internet or something, but Mr. Beast is the world's biggest YouTuber, basically. He has done a ton of philanthropic endeavors, starting with even people handing individuals tens of thousands of dollars, giving people houses, cars, etc. Very like what was the name of the old guy that would give people shit? The sweepstakes guy from back in the day. He's like this generation's sweepstakes guy.
The sidekick of fucking Johnny Carson. But I thought I thought that was like a Mandela effect type thing.
Was it?
I believe it is a Mandela effect.
Oh my God!
But yeah, I know the guy that you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought he had. He came in with the big checks.
Yeah, well, no, he never came. See, that's the whole thing.
He didn't have the big checks.
I know who you're talking about. The sidekick for Johnny Carson was.
Oh my God!
Oh, why can't I think of his name? But yeah, that's a whole Mandela effect type thing.
Aaron on the Facebook says he deserves it. Blame Ronnie. I guess we're talking about Reagan. Old Dutch. She is saying that he did it. Now I didn't do it. I just kind of slipped up. Don't get me, NSA. Don't get me. So old Jimmy Donaldson is our whoever the guy. There was a guy with a big check. I swear to God there was. I don't know who he was. I don't know his name. Ed McMahon? Was it
Ed McMahon?
Ed McMahon. Ed McMahon.
Yeah, Ed McMahon.
Yeah,
that's the guy. That's a Mandela effect.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's killing me now. That's killing me.
Well, tell your story. I'll get that.
All right. So the Virtual Dining Concepts, which is the company that he is suing, says Donaldson, or Mr. Beast, his complaint was inaccurate, taken after the company decided not to sign a new deal with him. So I guess they decided not to sign a new deal with him, and that was, they say, that what triggered the lawsuit. I'll tell you this. I've had the Mr. Beast burger 3 times. I ordered the Mr. Beast burger 3 times. Thankfully, the only time that it came out correct, but it was still a little bit off, was when I got it for the kids. It was pretty good, and then like a couple other times I got really stoned, and I was like, whatever, let's go ahead and see what's up. But at the end of the day, would I spend that much money on it? Like the other times, it didn't even come in the actual like packaging, and now and you know, you say, oh, it didn't get the packaging, but like that's part of it. Like part of the whole. Part of the whole thing, like I wanted to send my nephews a picture of me eating another Mr. Beast burger and be like, hey, bitch, you can't have it. No, just kidding. But like, you know, get it to them if they want it. You know, it was a great idea. What Mr. Beast did was a great idea, great concept. And this company, VDC, apparently got sued, and now they're suing him back. VDC alleges that Mr. Donaldson and BL's actions may have materially damaged the reputation of Mr. Beast Burger and VDC, turned away customers, and shattered hard-won relationships with vendors and suppliers, damaging bottom lines of hundreds of restaurants across the country and around the world, causing damages to VDC that, according to VDC's evidence and Mr. Donaldson's own estimations, are in the 9-figure range. 9 figures. Holy crap.
Just on the burgers?
I mean, they're talking about the damage that this all has happened. Like,
okay.
Now he says, Mr. Beast says that he is no longer going to be pursuing Mr. Beast, the Mr. Beast burger. He said on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck it's called this week, I started Mr. Beast Burger to help restaurants make more money during the pandemic, and it worked. But sadly, when working with 2,000 restaurants I don't own, it is impossible to guarantee the order quality. I'm moving on from Mr. Beast Burger so I can focus on festivals and making snacks. I got to tell you, kid knows his business.
Brilliant, dude.
He knows his business. The guy knows his business, and this virtual dining concepts, I'm sorry, like it maybe, and this is a testament of the power of having somebody like a Mr. Beast, a face that is likable in your organization, because I don't know who the hell the people from VDC are. Virtual dining concepts? That just sounds like some random ass person trying to sell me a $15 hot dog. That's what that is. A $15 plain hot dog. That's what we'll talk about that.
May I chime in just real quick?
Go ahead, please. Tell me when I was wrong.
Entertainer Ed McMahon was a spokesperson for Publishers Clearinghouse.
Publishers Clearinghouse.
False.
What?
There is no evidence that McMahon ever worked for Publishers Clearinghouse. He was, however, a spokesperson for American Family Publishers, an old television commercial for American Family Publishers.
Okay.
And the word publishers appeared in the smaller American family.
Okay.
Perhaps because the company knew that so many American households had confused the two brands, believing that McMahon worked for the competition.
Wait.
Ed McMahon was never a spokesperson for Publishers Clearinghouse.
Who is the person that was giving the big checks, though? There was somebody that was doing that, right? Dude, the 80s were so weird. Stranger Things is becoming way more interesting now.
I, too, believe that he was attached to it somehow. Whether someone else was giving the checks, I believe he was at least the face of the blah, blah, blah.
The knock on the door.
Yeah.
I remember, because you got to understand, I moved to the United States at 91. I was born in Lawrence, came back every once in a while and here and there, but really, like, my first encounter with American culture was in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and Methuen, Massachusetts, in that little area. But, like, when I was watching television, I would recognize these things, and then I'd go back to the DR, and then I came back over here, and it was still, because it was 1991 when I came back, so it was still, like, a thing, I thought. God dang, man. Now you're blowing my mind. Anyway, all right, so shout out Mr. Beast. Sucks that Mr. Beast burger, because it was a good concept.
It was a good burger,
and it was
I've
a decent
had it
burger.
a couple of times.
Yeah, I had it 3 different times, and like I said, the first time it was perfect. The second time it was like, all right, well, where's the packaging? It was like brown packaging, like regular ass like food truck brown packaging. And then the other one was brown packaging, and then it sucked. So like it went from this is fantastic to, all right, I mean, it's still okay, but it's in the wrong packaging, and like that was kind of part of the deal, right?
Yeah.
And then the third one was like, you know what? We're just gonna send you McDonald's, bro. like that's what it felt like. And actually, that brings up another point. So like for Hollerbox, for instance, or any of these restaurants that are like very atmosphere specific, like, you know, they even have a word for it at Hollerbox. But I was thinking about this because of the $15 hot dog situation that we heard. Did you hear about this?
No.
There was some bowling alley here in Orlando, that in the Orlando area, that is selling a $15 plain hot dog.
Just a regular
hot dog. It's like a long ass. It's the bun is toasted.
Whoopee shit.
Like let's see.
And it's just the hot dog.
It's a fancy looking bun, maybe.
Just the hot dog.
Just the hot dog.
$15?
$15. I saw the picture of it. It wasn't really that appetizing.
Man, you know the big ass hot dog that comes at the West End.
Yeah.
With
dude,
waffle
this is just
fries.
a whole.
That's $9.
I know, but like what I'm saying is, these guys that like they went to a bowling alley and I guess it was a new person that bought it.
Was it here in Florida?
Yeah, it's Central Florida, like Orlando area. Man Daddy, I think from Man Daddy was talking about it.
Should we? But what if it's worth what if it is a $15 hamburger, hot dog?
Dude, for a hot dog to be $15, just a plain hot, that bitch better be made. I don't know.
Well,
can you make a T-bone steak?
I mean, I don't have the disposable income to be buying extra shit like that. But,
I'm gonna have to buy this shit.
It could very well be a $15 hot dog.
God damn it!
I mean, do we know anything other than
it's a long? I mean, I saw the picture. It wasn't that appetizing.
Could they be packaging their own hot dogs? Are they making their own hot dogs?
Are they?
Is it a homemade hot dog?
It's not a homemade hot dog. It's a fucking bowling alley.
Toasted bun.
Greg,
not
it's
everybody
a bowling alley.
Yeah, but you know.
You think it's a bowling alley / meat packing plant?
Maybe they're well, I'm not saying they're necessarily packing the dogs in the back.
It's a homemade hot dog. That's what you said.
Yeah, but dude.
It's technically bowling alley made hot dog, which now doesn't. Now that's a $5 hot
no,
dog.
because I mean, you can get the casing, you can get the machine. It's not like an overwhelming process.
I don't know how to, dude. It might as well be
we just
magic.
don't know.
I don't
Anyway,
know. I have no
You
idea.
kind of got me on the toasted bun.
The toasted bun is worth $15 for you. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, I mean, they take it a step. Did I tell you that the joint at West End toasts their
Jesus
hot
fucking
dog?
Christ.
They toast their hot dog buns.
Oh my god. No.
But I mean, not everybody does though.
Okay. So
Not everybody does.
are you saying that we need to go buy this fucking?
We need to try a
God
$15.
damn it, man. We need to try $15.
I'll put up a GoFundMe.
I'll buy the goddamn. I'll buy the goddamn hot dog.
But I mean, what if it's really good and we want another one? I mean, that's $30.
Oh, so now we need to buy 2 hot dogs.
That's why I'm saying we might need a GoFundMe guy.
Oh, at least it's not a $30 cocktail.
No.
Maybe a $30 cocktail is actually
you
more.
can't sell me on a $30 cocktail anymore. I'm not there.
No, I mean,
booze free 9 months.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, keep
Congratulations.
your $30 fucking cocktail.
Give me a $30 blunt.
Yes, please.
Yeah, there you go. I just don't think that a $15 hot dog in this economy. I mean, I
see. It sounds dumb. Outside looking in, it sounds dumb as fuck. But
It
we
does.
really don't know. I mean, I know some culinary celebrities that could probably come up with a $15 hot dog.
plain hot dog, ketchup, mustard on the side in a little packet. $15, Greg.
We don't know yet. We haven't been there.
All right. Well, we'll do it. We'll
Dude,
do
is
it.
it like a Keith Lee? I mean, are we trusting the are we trusting the guy who reviewed this? I mean,
Look, it's been all over. I'm gonna talk to Man Daddy tonight over at Trivia. Because
he had the $15 hot
no,
dog?
he was the one bitching about. He's the first person I saw bitching about.
Well, no, see, and that's the last person I want to hear bitching about it. Like if you haven't tried the $15 fucking hot dog, how the fuck can you bitch about it? You have no clue if it's worth the fucking $15 or not.
Okay, so after I do, and I figure out, oh god,
No,
I could have gotten this at Costco.
It's a we. There's no you or I in this. It's we and us.
It's we and us. All right, so when we go over there, and I'm like, fuck, this hot dog, I could have gotten a better hot dog at Costco for literally 10 times cheaper.
It's all right. Sometimes you got to take that risk.
You gotta take the L.
What if it's like a culinary, like just something magnificent, like one of those gems?
Okay. What do you think? Okay, other than maybe, I think I saw somebody post on my thread when I asked about it. Somebody said something about it possibly being made out of ribeye. I don't know if that's a thing. Can you make a hot dog out of ribeye?
You can fucking make a hot dog out of anything. They're making them out of like moose knuckles and chicken fucking
What?
things. There's all kinds of scraps that go into like a regular hot dog. That's why you have to be real specific on what brand you get, what you got. I mean, yeah. So you're thinking of, oh yeah, dude, a $15
hot dog. I'm
hot
thinking
dog.
of Nathan's-
You're thinking of the fucking ones that got hooves in it and fucking feet. You know, you look in the ingredients. It's probably got pork, chicken. It's probably got all kinds of shit in that motherfucker.
but-
You have no idea. So yeah, you can make an all beef hot dog. Who's to say that you can't make a sirloin one or fucking a wagyu fucking hot dog?
Okay, all right. You know what? Fine. I will.
Wagyu.
Wagyu. I got it. Yeah. You know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we will make the field trip, and we will document, and then I'll put it on my taxes because fucking Jesus
We
Christ.
can't yuck that yum yet. Bro.
All right, fine. I will yuck the yum if it's not worth $30.
Yeah, and ladies and
This is a
gentlemen,
pass or fail.
never listen to a review from a person who's never had a fucking $15 hot dog.
I've had a $15 hot dog. You know where? At a baseball park.
Yeah, well, at Fenway Frank.
No, sure, but not in a fucking bowling alley, dude.
Hey, you don't know.
Okay, you know what?
Don't know.
We
Some
will
of my
go-
favorite drunk nights were at bars, at bowling alley bars. You could get besides the flea market.
No wonder you're okay with paying so much money for a hot dog.
I'm
You're
going there
drunk at a bowling alley.
sober. No, I'm fucking sober. I'm sober, and I'm not even like it's not even at 2:00 in the morning. Like you buy a $15 hot dog,
Dude.
You rolled out and it was just one of those little fucking 1 inch one fister.
Yeah. Yeah.
One fister at 3 in the morning, you'd get 3 of them.
Yeah, because I'm hammered.
$45.
Yeah. I'd be happy. Yeah, of course. So
we can't yuck the yum until we've tried it.
I mean, yeah, okay, fine. We'll do it, and we'll post it and do all of that shit. That's fine. I will do it. Now, we talked earlier, you and I, about this riverboat fight, which was, I only watched the first minute and a half because that was the only thing I could find, is the first minute and a half of this brawl. And for those of you who are not privy to this, there was in Montgomery, Alabama, down by the river. There was, how's that for a southern accent? Down by the river, there was
You didn't sell it.
No, I didn't. I'm a bad accent person. When people ask me, they're like, "Hey, you do voiceovers? Yeah. Can you do this with a Spanish accent?" Nope. I can do this with an American accent. O puedo hacer esto aquí con este acento. That's all you're getting.
Or speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But did they actually want you to do like broken fucking English?
Absolutely.
That's gross.
Yeah, dude. And we're like, "Hey, could you do this but with like a Spanish accent?" It was one time there was a small,
fucking gross.
an independent video game. I played the part of a Spanish cow that was a womanizer, or a bull, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a womanizer, and so they were like, "Hey, could you do this voice and this voice?" They were paying money, and I had just started in the voiceover game, so I was like, "Fucking yeah, all right." And so I went there. They paid me probably $50 or $100, and I did the thing. Never heard from them again.
That's funny shit.
Dude, it's so bad. It's the worst, like, because as somebody who has, I mean, I speak better English than most people that speak English as their first language. And when you come to me and say, "Hey, could you break that up a little bit and sound dumber?" Because that's essentially what they're saying. Like, because they're not saying just use an accent. They're not asking me to be Antonio Banderas. They're asking me, "Hey, could you be that dude that just came off the boat?"
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was the early 2000s, and that was still okay. Oh, my God. Dude.
But wait a minute. But while we were talking about accents real quick.
Yeah.
Since it's,
Anyway, yeah.
My father got duped.
What?
My father, he's dead now.
Sure, yeah.
Dad's dead. But he
What the fuck?
he got duped by the Angel Rivera, Jim Phillips accent.
Oh, really? Yeah. Fucking Angel. I love you, Angel. You're the best. Oh, that's so funny. Angel freaking Rivera. ¿Cómo estás ustedes, bitches?
Yeah.
I love him. I got to hit him up. I haven't seen him in a while. So where was I going with that? The accents. It was
We started with the riverboat.
The riverboat. So I don't know what the hell we got with. Oh, because of the southern accent.
Yeah.
Anyway, so these guys, I've only seen a minute and a half of this whole thing until like when Greg brought it up when we were hanging out. And I was like, yeah, dude, I saw it. And to be honest with you, I don't see that. Like, I've gotten into the bigger fights in the last 2 years. It wasn't really that big a deal. And then I saw the rest of it, and I was like, God damn. Like, there was a chair that came out. This dude just hit some lady with a chair for no reason.
Yeah, but the chair kind of like, the chair is what ended it.
No, the chair was, when they started going all WWE on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
but the dudes that were skipping down to the boat and shit.
Bro. And like my favorite part was watching the dudes just like walk over. It was just, they walked over to the boat and yelled, "Hey, come here." And then they just got their licks.
The green dress lady too. So when the dudes were skipping down in the boat, like she tried to like, it was almost like she was trying to get away and she ran to the back of the boat. And then she saw like, I don't know, something brought her attention outside to where the scuffle was, and she jumped out of the boat. And then a second later, the fucking big old girl just grabbed her and just yoking her up. Dude, it was great. It was the best shit I ever saw.
I was actually surprised when I watched the video that we watched together. I was like, oh, okay, that's why people are talking about it. Because at the beginning, the one that CNN showed was not like.
Yeah, I mean, dude's probably going to see some good charges for.
For the
chair.
Oh, for sure. Police say, this is out of CNN. Police say more charges are likely in the massive brawl at the Montgomery Riverfront. Let's see what it says here. Let's pull it up. Let's pull her up. There we go. Oh, Amazon Prime. How about that?
Oh, dude, they came out, dude. It was great.
That was pretty. Oh wow, they put Lizzo in that spot. They're gonna probably have to take her out. That's another thing we should.
Well, I don't know too much about talking about it, but
hold on.
She's getting canceled pretty hard, I guess. Right?
Very hard because it was mainly because of like the shit that she told. She basically was forcing her allegedly. She was forcing her staff to like go to strip clubs and like forcing them, but like pressuring them to do shit. Like it's Okay. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Been identified as Richard Roberts, white male, 48 years old, with 2 outstanding warrants for assault, 3rd degree. Alan Todd, white male, 23 years old, 1 warrant for assault, 3rd degree. And Zachary Shipman, white male, 25 years old, 1 warrant for assault, 3rd degree. We have instructed those individuals to turn themselves into law enforcement, and as at this time, 1 is secured and in custody. The other 2 are set to turn themselves in within the next hour. We're also asking for Mr. Reggie Gray, the black male, 42 years old, who was seen wielding that folding chair, to contact the Montgomery Police Department for further interviews and as part of this investigation. As the mayor said a minute
cuffed
ago,
him right
this
then and there.
investigation is ongoing, and more charges are likely.
Wow. So this guy is. I love when they talked about it. When they talked about him, I was like, "Please be the guy with the chair. Please be the guy with the chair." And when he said the guy with the chair, I was like, "Yeah!"
Well, dude, it was even the cops slow rolled.
Oh yeah.
If you see, like they were like, man, like
because it wasn't the cop was black too.
Yeah, and there was a woman cop that I think was white. I mean, assuming she was white, she might have been Latin.
Yeah.
But and there was definitely a white, a Caucasian. I hate saying white these days. Caucasian.
Wait, why do you hate? Explain that to me. I haven't gotten to that. I haven't gotten that far into the liberal forest.
No, that's me.
No, that's you personally.
Me.
Okay,
yeah, that's me. Just,
okay, well then tell me.
Yeah, not now.
Oh, come on.
We could do a show on that. Anyway, see, your ADHD, you get me off my fucking thing. They kind of slow rolled.
Yeah.
Because like it was almost like you're getting what you fucking deserve, and we'll break it up. We'll get this. Hey, fucking stop that. Hopefully that will. But then when dude was swinging the chair,
the dude came out.
And they had to do something. And I'll tell you, I was all right when he fucking smacked that dude around a couple of times.
100%.
I was all right with that.
100%.
And it wasn't even the fact that it was like a woman that necessarily got smacked that got me upset, but the person was on the ground. They didn't. Yeah. They weren't doing anything. Like that right there is what's gonna get them. You kick somebody on the ground. That's a shod foot. That's a big thing.
Is it? I don't know.
Oh yeah. That alone. You don't hear it too often, but shod, SHOD, kicking someone when they're
interesting. Yeah, I never. I usually like to keep it on my feet.
Yeah, and yeah, no, you should not hit women, but women shouldn't be fucking jumping into brawls and fucking and squaring off with people either.
It's one of those don't start no shit won't be no shit. You know,
I don't condone that. I mean, I hope some charges do go with chair wielding.
I don't.
But everything else needs to be looked at pretty good. I mean,
and every one of those dudes got what they
showed their
got
ass on
the national stage.
Oh yeah,
on the most national stage.
Yeah.
It's like you have been memed. You have been like it's been you like
memed, dude. They're doing full reenactments of these fucking things. Like it's been bringing like black and white people in the community together to like do skits at pools and on other docks and shit.
The dude jumping,
and it always starts with the one dude throwing his fucking hat up.
Yeah,
dude, it's awesome. I shared one the other day with a dude. an open cherry state.
Yeah.
There's a fucking dude walking out of his house to brand new town.
Yeah.
Anyway, and he's got a chair strapped to him. He's got a chair going out of his front door, and he's filling up his gas tank. He's got a chair. Dude,
Have you seen?
this has been meme the shit out of. It's great.
The thing that has been in my Al Gore's rhythms this entire week has been the Miley Cyrus one. Have you seen it? It's the Miley Cyrus. The journey is the best part of the thing, and then because of her raspy voice, it cuts to something raspy like a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Bro, every time they're in the suggested reels, I'm like, now I want to do one. You know what I want to do one with? I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say it on the air because I want to do it. I'm actually gonna do it tonight. Oh God. Anyway. So yeah, Riverboat Brawl and those guys got what they got. They got what they deserved, I think. Yeah. But have you you haven't watched the Barbie movie yet, right?
The what? The Barbie movie?
Yeah.
No.
I am going to watch it this weekend at some point. Either this weekend or
before or after the $15 hot dog.
Jesus Christ, this show is getting expensive.
That would be an expensive day. Like usually I try to hit like the dollar menu before I go to a movie.
Go to the $15 hot dog place and then go catch the Barbie movie and then do Barbenheimer, do the whole thing.
Oh man, that's like a 6-hour day in the theater.
Yeah, I know.
That's a shift.
Bro, that's a shift. You should clock in before you start the movie. Yeah, so I need to watch the movie based solely on the fact that every conservative idiot that I've seen losing their shit over the feminism in the Barbie movie, the fact that there are people now burning their children's Barbies because they disagree with the message of the movie. The movie apparently is brilliant. Mark Harmon gave it 1 million stars. Right. Everybody that has sat there and watched it, at the very least, said that it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I might do some mushies and go check it out.
I do have a small little dose that someone gave me.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. You should do that.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be the thing. But yeah, so that's gonna be on my list of things to do before. Maybe we'll try to do the show next week. I'm gonna try to get rid of all of the editing that I have to do tonight and tomorrow.
Okay. And
then hopefully by next week we will be able to do another hijack possibly. Let's see. Now I feel like Miley Cyrus, like Miley Cyrus. All right. Finally, I need to know this because I have never heard this term, and I was called this, and I guess that's a good thing. A stunt dick.
Stunt dick?
Yes. Now,
is that when the cuck stays home? And that's the one.
That's one. Apparently, that is one definition of it. I guess there are other definitions of it. Like
a stand-in cock?
Basically, in every scenario, like in porn, it's supposed to be the guy that like actually does the work. Apparently there's a famous actor that did a real spicy scene where he showed his where he was.
And there was legit a stand-in
because he was so big, like he was uncomfortably big, it was like. It took away from the scene. So he had to
get a smaller cock?
Yeah, exactly. They had to have let's get somebody that's normal. Let's not get this guy that apparently was born next to a nuclear plant.
But I think that would sell more
No,
movies,
but that wasn't the point. It wasn't a porn. This was like a spicy movie that happened to have a dick. And because of that, this dude was apparently packing a hammer. I want to say it was Willem Dafoe, but I don't know if it's him. I thought I heard maybe
something has to make up because that guy fucking fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch.
That man has got a chin.
Yeah, he's not.
Him and Jay Leno have the biggest chins in the business.
Yeah, he's an ugly motherfucker. So yeah, I guess.
Hey, maybe he's.
Good. I'm glad he has a big dick.
Maybe he's packing a hammer. I think it's him. I don't know, but
Mark Wahlberg had to get a prosthetic for when he
What?
did Dirk Diggler.
Is this gonna be? Oh God! Is this another painting situation here where you're like, yeah?
Oh, I'm gonna roll in paint. And
Oh, no. You're talking about
my naked shit. No, the movie Dirk Diggler.
Oh, I never watched it.
It was one of the final shots. I think it was like the final shot. They like cut down, and he's standing in front of a mirror, like I don't know, like an "I'd fuck me" moment.
That's
and
weird.
it's a big old schlong, and it was a prosthetic dick.
Yeah, no, I never watched that flick, but apparently that term has a couple of different meanings.
Okay.
You know, so it's the stand-in and a porn. Apparently, if you are the dude in like either a friend group or something where you are a safe person to go hook up with and be fine, and it won't like it's not going to be anything like weird. Like it's not going to be weird, not going to be crazy, nothing dramatic or whatever. Somebody was like, "Yeah, you're." I was like, "Oh, is that what that is? I've never heard that fucking term before." And then somebody was talking about how Dom from the Super Bowl. He said, how have you never watched Orgasmo? So apparently it's a reference. There's the movie Orgasmo. There's a reference.
To Stunt Dick?
To Stunt Dick, apparently. Or Stunt Cock.
What's Orgasmo?
I don't know. See, you haven't watched it either. So it's not an age thing because, well, Dom is a little bit older than me, but a little bit younger than you. So, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Thank
so
you
I don't.
for that little bit younger. I think he's a lot more younger. But
Is he? I have no idea. Well, no. How old are you?
52.
Oh, you're older than I thought.
I'm young and hot.
Yeah, you are. I mean, hey, look, people keep saying, like, they'll say, keep forgetting that you're 41. I'm like, thank you. I think that means I'm childish, but whatever. I don't care.
Oh, so you are 41?
Yeah, man.
I thought you were younger, too.
Yeah? How old did you think I was?
Not 41.
Like, okay, so like 35?
Maybe.
Really?
Ish.
Wow. All right. Well,
Ish.
I mean, maybe it's the childishness, maybe it's the hair. I don't know, but either way, gracias.
Por favor.
No,
Sí.
No, de nada is.
Fuck, de nada.
It's. Oh shit, Greg, you got anything going on?
No.
None to plug, nothing to.
Just the picnic project, man. We
Hell
did some
yeah.
big things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big up a picnic project. They're great. And you're there. What is it that you guys do every Sunday?
No, it used to be Sunday. Sunday we used to do the hot meals. Now it's Friday mornings from 10 to 1.
Cool.
If you're in the Seminole County, Volusia County area and you need some help on groceries, if you're debating whether or not you pay your phone bill or feed your kids this weekend, pay your phone bill. We got you on your food. So come down 419 South Park Avenue in downtown Sanford behind the First United Methodist Church. If you know somebody that's struggling and that needs some groceries, if you know somebody that's on the streets and you want to help them out, we got services for that. We got the whole homeless coalition there. We got showers. We do quite a bit. We have an employment board, and that's something that I'm working on right now myself too. I put a post out.
Nice.
And I had some feedback. I'm going to go check them out, but I'm looking this. I got two guys that I'm working with. One that's over 70 and one that's pushing 60, and they're out there.
Yeah.
And they don't see themselves getting out. And any time that they have opportunities, but a lot of the opportunities that our brothers and sisters see take them to areas that they're unfamiliar. They have to start from scratch.
Sure.
They lose a lot of stuff.
And these are people that have been here for years.
Yeah, exactly.
These are people that,
And they're like my boy Lindsay, 71 years old.
Yeah.
The only reason why he was out there is because he and his wife survived on a dual income. And when his wife passed, he couldn't afford the things anymore.
That is fucking
and
heartbreaking.
He doesn't want to be a burden on people, so he's comfortable where he is.
Is that the gentleman that we met when we were?
Yeah, the little short dude that rides a bike.
Yeah.
Lindsay's the man. Lindsay's the man.
That dude's the shit.
So it's him and another gentleman that they want to work, but transportation, location, that kind of stuff gets them. They're out there. They can't get clean every day. So
sure.
So Saturday mornings, the morning after our thing,
sure.
I want to get a table set up at the farmers market and let a couple of these guys make some money, work, and
I would.
and
That's
do
so
their thing.
awesome.
And not pay them X amount of dollars an hour like build this up so this is something for them that they can do and they can walk away with the profits. And
That's so
and
badass.
that kind of thing. So that's my new project for the week.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I love everything that you do when it comes to the homeless, when it comes to the picnic project. Everything that you do is literally the shit that I was sold about, like Christianity and Jesus and all of that. And as somebody who is a recovering evangelical Christian who shits on the church pretty regularly because of how shitty they can be, and as somebody who has learned a lot and has there's a lot of blind sides when you come up as a yuppie from Dominican Republic, so thank you for doing that shit, man. That's awesome. Everything that you're doing is really fucking badass.
Yeah, I've been back in downtown Sanford now since June 22nd, and I've done outreach and helped our brothers and sisters every single day since being there.
I love it.
And then you know where my location is right now.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell anybody else, but I know
they're there early in the morning getting coffee and bananas and getting their food. Their bellies a little filled before they disperse so they don't get in trouble for being downtown.
Hell yeah. Dude. Keep up the good work, man. I can't wait to collab with you on that front, too. And yeah. That's pretty badass, man.
Cool.
Thanks for coming out, and we'll do it again soon, as always, as per usual. My name is DJ Zouain. You can find me anywhere on social media at DJ ZOUAIN. That's DJ ZOUAIN on all social media. You can find me at theend.fm. You can find me at West End Trading Company every single Saturday, especially this Saturday. We're going to be having some Sunshine State Bombs and celebrating over 1 million serves. So thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll talk to you next time. Peace.